Hey guys, I'm Hungry4444, and this is the Saturday afternoon podcast. To my right is Umne. Umne, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great Saturday and enjoy the podcast.
To my left is Corporal Skullfuck Wrath, who is replacing Ultra this week, because Ultra's gay.
No.
Hey guys, it's Wrath, also known as Corporal Skullfuck if you're a member of my army, so I hope you have a good time when you listen in.
Yay! So we have a great podcast for you this week. We're going to summarize, Umne's going to summarize this week's chapter. We're all going to talk about it, give our ratings and shit. Then we're going to predict what's going to happen next week. Me and Wrath are going to rank this week's other mangas because Umne doesn't read anything else. We're going to get into our little shenanigans. And then we're going to answer the questions you sent in via email. Hooray!
Yay.
Hooray! Yay! Yay! No, we don't care, actually.
Oh.
All right. Umne, what happened this week in Fairy Tail?
Alright, so fresh off of Natsu beating Jackal, we see where all the other teams from Fairy Tail went off to, and it seems none of them are successful because all of them are dead. And one team in specific, Elfman and Lisana, met up with Sayla. But Sayla got them in a pinch, and he's got Elfman's big hand around his sister's neck, so we're gonna see what's up with that. And the chapter ended with a promising team of Erza and Mira Jane heading for the ex-council's home. So that was the chapter, and Wrath, what did you think?
Well, first I thought it was funny that you skipped over the entire part about Face, but...
Oh, fuck, yeah, Face. I mean, honestly, just, you all know Face.
Yeah, okay, they all know about Face. Anyway,
Yeah.
compared to last week's catastrophe of a chapter, anything is honestly a one-up, and this was definitely a one-up. I thought it was nice seeing the super-duper hot Sayla make Elfman choke Lisana. I actually laughed a little. Okay, a lot. It was hilarious. I'm sadistic, what can I say?
Tell me about it.
And, I thought it was nice, actually, seeing Mikelo finally, realize the gravity of the situation. He can't just keep everything to himself, because Face is a magic nuke, basically. It'll wipe out all the magic across the continent. So that kind of puts everyone in a bind.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it was pretty cool seeing Erza and Mira Jane team up for something, important, and seeing them ride that Fairy Tail reindeer to the location of the former chairman.
Fairy Tail reindeer. Is it a reindeer?
Fairy Tail reindeer.
Is it a reindeer?
It's a reindeer.
Really?
Yeah, it is a reindeer. It's too small to be a caribou. It's a reindeer.
And it had those horns that you could grab onto.
They're antlers, not horns.
Yeah. Get it right.
Jesus, Umne. Learn your anatomical differences.
Dumbass.
Anyway, I don't know. This chapter was I thought this was a good 7.8. That's what I thought.
Nice. Okay, I agree with Wrath. This was a great rebound chapter after the piece of shit that was last week's chapter. I think we can all agree that last week's chapter doesn't exist. That never happened.
No, this is chapter 362, not 363.
Yes.
That last week's chapter was...
It was just blank. No, Mishima
it was
basically
20 pages of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I blame its editor, but okay.
I don't remember
Jackal
last
doesn't
week's
exist,
chapter.
Umne.
Yeah, I don't remember last week's
Who is
chapter because I
Jackal?
was vomiting the whole
I don't know who Jackal is.
How do you not know who Jackal is? How did Org die?
Because my retinas got burned out of my eye socket.
Holy bejesus.
You mean Jackal the animal? Like a jackal? Or was there a character named Jackal? I don't remember.
It's a jackal. It's a jackal.
Oh, so there's a jackal in Fairy Tail just running around. Okay, that makes sense. This is Mishima after all.
Okay, we got it.
I guess Face is basically an EMP. Just basically, it's the shock before the nuke that takes out all electricity in like a 100-mile radius. I remember it was like a 15 kill streak in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I still remember that shit. I'm a loser. Anyway, that was I guess it just gives. What are their names? Tartarus motivation for during this arc, I guess. I don't see what I really don't care about Face, honestly. I don't care. It's just a weapon that the Magic Council apparently has that they never used before on very important situations.
It's just cold-blooded shit that they're using to scare people with.
Yeah. It'd be funny if it wasn't even real, it was just propaganda. That would be.
Oh yeah.
But Mikello's like
there, and it's just like a model with the sign that says like bang. Like they use it. Bang.
I would not be surprised if Mishima pulled that. It's like a huge build up to END pressing the button to activate it, and out of nowhere, out of like the cannon just goes. A flag comes out, it's just bang. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude.
Ex-council members died for this.
Yeah, I know. Like, millions of people died. There was a giant war in Fiore, and it's just bang.
If that really happens, this is like a win-win for Tartarus. They got to kill people.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. That would be, it wouldn't even be bad for Mishima, because at this point his reputation is already ruined, but this would just exacerbate it to the point where it's just funny.
Tweets?
It would,
yeah.
It would just be funny at this point. I really wouldn't care. And I thought it was so hilarious when Elfman just started choking Lisana. The first thing that popped into my head was like, does Elfman have to choke a bitch? Like, that was just great.
Didn't it look like he killed her? Like, because everything went black?
He kills Lisana. Oh my god, I would laugh so hard. That would be so fucking funny.
You guys are so mean.
Or that.
I don't hate Lisana. I don't hate Lisana, but
what's that Tartarus chick name? Kyoko? Sayla,
yeah.
It'd be funny if she makes Elfman just rape Lisana. Oh my god, that would just imagine, because I bet you money that Lisana's a virgin, and imagine this, her first time is her giant big brother just slamming his hungry and slime.
I promise you, in 1 year, like, minimum, the guy who makes all the fairy tale hentai, Tamagoro, will turn this scene into a rape scene based on how hungry he is.
He has
to.
It'll be obligation to the
like it'll be like Fairy Tale Chichiko bitch, like 9. Elfman rapes Lisana. Sailor's just sitting there jacking off, and then Elfman's just slapping.
And it turns out, it turns out Sayla has a dick. It's just like oh my god,
guys.
She
back
goes
to
up on
the
a
story.
Yeah, we're really digressing.
What?
Sayla with a dick. What the fuck?
Oh,
anyway, hungry. What
was up with Face? Face is just literally a giant face.
Like a fucking statue.
Like
those
it's just
stupid...
a giant face. That's so, like, can you be any more lame?
It looked like those Euro trash statues, like you see in, like...
First thing, I thought it was gonna be just like a giant contraption that destroys shit, but it's actually a face.
Well, I kind of figured it was like a face, because Manga Stream originally translated it as face, and then this chapter they translated it as face, like, before it even showed up, so I'm like, oh, it's gotta be a face. So I'm like, yep, that's so unoriginal.
I thought it'd be the face of E&D.
What?
Why the fuck would it be the face of him?
I don't know. Why is Tartarus killing everybody? I thought they're trying to revive their master, but guess not. They want to kill everyone.
Isn't their master already revived?
We haven't seen him. I don't know. They didn't say anything.
No. They said everything is for the sake of their master, Zareth. Because they're Zareth's demons, they're doing everything for him.
So I guess they're working for... Who are they working for? Zareth or END?
END is Zareth's demon.
So
his strong. So they're all working for Zareth.
Yeah, I guess it would be cool if most of this arc was Fairy Tail trying to stop Tartarus from resurrecting END. And then END gets resurrected and he just starts fucking shit up, and then Natsu just beats END because he's Natsu.
No, don't say that.
That kind of sounds... That's too Naruto for my taste.
That's Fairy Tail.
Oh yeah, that's basically the Ten Tails arc in a microcosm. Basically, wow.
Anyway, Hungry, probably rate this chapter.
Yep. Oh, and at the end of the chapter with Mira Jane and Erza. Okay, I think it's obvious nobody's losing to them. They're not losing to anybody. Yeah, that's what I meant. And yeah, they're just gonna kill anybody that they face. I don't expect them to lose, honestly. There's no point.
But everybody has like a good idea on who they'd face.
Yeah, we all know who it's gonna be.
That'd be cool.
I think it's gonna be Azel.
No, Kyoka and Minerva.
I think he's strong enough to take on both chicks, but then eventually he's just gonna be too cocky, and then he's gonna get smashed. But I think over physical power, Azel's gonna be the strongest of the 9 Demon Gates, but also he's the stupidest, which is what makes him not that
Zell is like where Juvia and Gray are, though.
Is he?
No, that's where he was. Why would he still be there? He fucking killed the guy and then left.
I mean, that's where he's nearby. He's not just gonna appear in front of Erza and Mirajan.
I should hope Azell tentacle raped someone. That would be nice.
I mean, no. Oh, that's horrible. Guys!
Those thick pillars.
Yep. That's
wreck any anus.
So, Hungry, what do you rate the chapter?
I'll give it a solid 7.8.
Oh,
yay, we share.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah. Umne's. Now it's time for Umne's unimportant opinion.
Yay!
Wow, rats, seriously. No, it's pretty deep, you guys. Cause, oh my god, it's so cold. Okay, it's pretty deep because, I mean, if it was a much better chapter than last week, I agree. We got like the story going, we're looking at the teams, because we've all been like wanting to see them before the battle with Jackal, but you know, now we see like who is where, what's going on. I think it's interesting that Sayla is facing Lisana and Elfman, but like
facing
I don't
them.
know. I mean, yeah, like they're gonna.
Sayla's
fight.
gonna destroy them. Now somebody else has to beat them. Has to beat Sayla, not them.
But like I was gonna get to that point. Like, who made these teams? You put Erza and Mira Jane together, but you put Elfman and Lisana together. Like, what is Lisana supposed to do?
Submit to Elfman's gigantic penis.
Exactly.
I don't even want
to.
But like, you're facing Tartarus. Elfman shouldn't. I mean, not Elfman. Makarov should know this. Like, he's made better teams before, and like now he's putting Elfman and Lisana together. I'm just.
It's obvious he thinks the hentai is necessary too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but it's interesting now we get to see some Sayla action.
Fairy Tail has become self-conscious.
I want to see some Sayla action.
I think we all want to see some Sayla action.
I could care less about her. She has a shit personality.
She looks great.
Yeah, but she's like the hottest female in Fairy Tale.
She has monster jugs. I don't really see the fucking appeal. I really don't. I'm gonna stick with Claire.
If she was real, I would plow her so hard.
Of course, she has monster jugs, but at the same time, I just don't see the appeal.
Not just monster jugs, those horns are hot.
The horns.
Okay.
You're into that? Gee.
Hungry, they add to the appeal. Okay.
It's like a blowjob with handlebars.
Plus, she's a demon. I bet the inside of her vagina is just like razors.
Oh,
what is it,
ow.
What is this, the Omen? She has, like, teeth vaginas?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? That's her human form. I'm curious to see her demon form.
It's probably equally as hot.
Could be a Minotaur.
Actually, I bet it's a goat, like, pure on
Satan. When everybody was pissed off when Nell turned into a centaur from Bleach. Remember that? Because Nell was like super hot and everybody, her adult form. Yeah, and everybody was going gaga, and then she goes into a resurrection form, she turns into a fucking centaur, and everybody's like, are you fucking kidding me? She's a horse?
Hey, drugs.
I still think it's cool though for now. But either way, this is a decent chapter. We finally get to see what Face was, because, you know, I was wondering.
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
What?
With these demon gates, them having human forms and then their demon forms being even more powerful, what does this remind you of?
I don't know.
Arankars and their resurrection.
Is that it?
That's basically what they are. The 90 gates are the Espada, and they have resurrections, which is their demon forms.
Hey. I'm not at that part of Bleach yet where they transform fully. I'm just like, I don't know. But okay, then I mean, if there's a comparison. But I mean, we know they're not human, though. We know they're demons, so that's
and we knew that Arankars weren't human either. We knew they were hollows.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hollows, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I hope Mishima adds his own twist to it, which, you know. But, I mean, we've known about Tartaros for a while, so it's not like... I don't know, you guys are throwing me off now. Mm. Okay, overall, I also liked the chapter, and I would give it a 7.9 out of 10.
Oh, you're a bitch. You're a
bitch. What an asshole. What is this, The Price is Right? Fucking bastard.
I know, you just go up by one, like, decibel and you win.
Fuck you, Drew Carey. Go to hell.
Oh, you're so mean right
Oh
now.
yeah, by the way, what's up with next week's chapter? It's called Chapter 1, Immortality and Criminals. What's up with that? Why is it called Chapter 1?
I hope there's a good reason.
It's Tartaros Arc Part 1, like how this was the prologue.
Oh, right, it said Tartaros Arc.
Chapter 356 was the prologue, and every chapter after that was part of the prologue, and now they're starting the first legitimate part of the Tartaros.
Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, I hope it just, like, overall this becomes a really nice story, and it's like...
Oh, so this is basically... Yeah. So this entire situation right now wasn't even the actual arc. It was just the start.
No, it's part of the arc. It's like the very, very beginning of the arc. It's like everything was setting up for what's going to happen.
Wow, never mind then. If we have an entire arc to go, then I guess some of the bullshit that happened with Jackal really doesn't matter, because I'm sure he'll be back and he'll probably be even more of a threat, and there might be even bigger threats than the 9 Demon Gates. So never mind.
I still don't think he's going to be back, but
really?
It's always a possibility. I really don't think he's going to be back.
Oh.
If he comes back, like,
if he comes back, it'll be a completely different Jackal, like brand new.
And I think it's a good idea that Minerva will take his place.
That's what I originally think. Minerva's going to take his place.
That's a better idea. But, I mean, either way, I'm excited. I still feel like the arc has a lot to, like, give us. And I think Mishima being 360-something chapters in, he'll know, like, what his mistakes are and what he could do. But, I mean, this is just me being an optimistic fan.
Mishima was never really good at working off his mistakes, so...
But he's done lots of different things. He's a trier. Like, he's had all these different arcs and different situations.
I talked to Hungry about a mistake yesterday with Org.
Yeah.
Org?
Yeah, I told Umne that, like, with Org, them going to Org's house, but even though he's fucking dead.
But, like, I also talked to you about it. Like, they're looking for ex-council members. Org is not an ex-council, so...
No, yeah, that's the whole problem. Is there a second Org? Does Org have a brother? Does he have a pappy?
Or they're looking for Old Hog. I don't know. Let's see what Crunchyroll
So is there a translation issue or something? I don't understand.
I hope so, because Belno was translated bad.
Well, I'm just gonna wait for the Raws and Crunchyroll to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but, I mean... No, this is too big of a thing for Mishima to forget. Like, come on.
Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if he did.
He drew, like, a whole picture, like, of Org getting stampeded. I'm sure he's conveyed the fact. Or he must have forgotten that Fairy Tail knew. That's what I'm assuming, if that were the issue. But, yeah, so, speaking
even if Fairy Tail didn't... Wait. Even if Fairy Tail didn't know, that doesn't make any sense, because he was... The identities of the current council members are public knowledge.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. Who does that shit?
Let me reread that little bit. Were they looking for Org, or were they looking for shit in his house?
No, they said, how's Teacher Org? And they're like, oh, he's dead. And they're like, oh, we were too late. And I'm sitting there, what the fuck?
When Julius said, I saw someone running down the street screaming, what was that about?
No, it said, well, it depends on which translation, because in Manga Panda it said that there was somebody acting crazy in the streets.
Oh, okay, yeah, she said, looks like somebody really went wild here.
Yeah, which is basically SL.
I'm hoping it's not really Org, it's somebody else, like an
in Manga Panda it says it's old, they were looking for Old Hog, that's what... Yeah.
Well, but why would Manga Stream translate that to Teacher Org if it's that's why I'm so confused.
Wait, I'm using Stream. What are you reading?
They say Org Roshi. That means Teacher Org.
Oh, right. We'll see. Mishima does make little mistakes.
Maybe we could ask Chaos which translation is right.
Yeah.
Well, we won't know until, like, Tuesday anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so, I mean, yeah, I guess that was a little bump we faced, but overall, I think considering the pretty decent chapter we had, what do you guys think we will be facing in the near future, Wrath?
Oh, well, I think next chapter in 2 weeks, we will...
Oh, don't remind me.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had... No, 1 week.
No, we'll get to that. No, 2 weeks. Next week there is no chapter. Anyway.
Right. I mean, like... Yeah.
All right. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to start off by seeing Urza and Mira Jane ride their Christmas vehicle, and then we're gonna cut to something else, probably back to Natsu and Lucy and Mikelo talking it out, him being more of a little bitch about Face and explaining more about it, and then we'll probably cut back to Urza and Mira Jane. Then they'll probably run into Kyoka and Minerva. Ursa's going to be surprised and make a comment about how Minerva really did give into the darkness and all that namby-pamby, wishy-washy bullshit. And then they're going to duke it out with Urza fighting Minerva and then Mira Jane fighting Kyoka. And then it'll just start off with them just being like completely dominated. And then it'll just end on a cliffhanger.
That's a good fight, Kyoka and Mirajane. Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm interested to see how that goes.
Because what's their reaction going to be when Mirajane turns into a demon? They'll be like, "Holy shit, you're a demon! What the fuck? How's it possible?"
All right, yeah, demons facing demons. That's interesting.
I think it'd be funny if Mirajane took over Kyoka and it was basically Kyoka versus Kyoka.
Oh,
that would be. Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot she can do that. She's allowed to do that. Wow. Yeah,
that's her thing with her Satan soul.
Kyoka might get offended if a human turns into a demon. She'll be like, "Oh, you humans have no right turning into us. You're like
demon start ripping ass."
Yeah, like you're a lower form of being. You're not allowed to turn into us. She'll get really pissed off probably.
Well, that reminds you of Bleach again. Ichigo versus Ukiura. I find it disgusting that humans try to imitate hollows.
What if after they battle, Kyoka decides to become demon and I
think if Kyoka becomes demon, she's gonna tear some ass because she's obviously like either the strongest or the second strongest member.
We also have to realize that they were gonna be at the chairman's home, so I wonder how that's gonna play out.
And if they're going for the chairman, they're obviously going to send. She's obviously gonna. This is important, and she's the one telling everyone what to do. So she's obviously going to go do it herself. There's no one else that can be but Kyoka. I mean, you could say it could be Silver, but I don't know. I don't see Silver doing anything important for a while.
Okay. So, Hungry, what's your prediction?
Next week, the beginning of the chapter, or whenever the chapter is going to be, the beginning of the chapter is going to be Erza and Mirajane riding on their magical reindeer to some place, and they're just going to be talking together about their game plan. What are they going to do when they get there or something? And they're just going to be riffing back and forth. Then it's going to move over to Natsu and his team talking to Mikelo about Face, or trying to get him to talk about Face. And the chapter is going to end with some of the 9 demon gates back at HQ, like saying, "Oh, who made it back? Whose mission was accomplished? Who's still on their mission? Blah blah blah." And we might see a silhouette of what's his name, END.
END.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, the next chapter, chapter 364, it's a double chapter, so it's got twice the number of pages.
Yeah. So we're gonna see a silhouette of END, I think.
So basically, no. Even if the chapter comes out shitty, something's going to get accomplished because it's 34 pages.
Yeah, we got more pages to get shit done with.
So.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but it's not going to be next week. We got to wait. But I think we're gonna see Erza and Mirajane ride a little bit. Then we're gonna see Sayla battling the 2 siblings. I'm really hoping, Lisana does something, but, she's kind of being choked. So Elfman's gonna probably get out of it, and then it'd be nice to see Lisana fight, maybe, redeem her character.
Does anybody want to see Lisana fight? Honestly.
Maybe not fight, I don't want it to be a weakling. Stop, you're so mean. But, I want her to have some use. Why would you bring her back?
I don't hate her, I just want her to get choked, because it's funny.
Although, I will say, she has really nice legs, and she has a pretty nice ass.
Yeah, they got a good view on that one. She was like, okay, I'm gonna take out this lacrima right here, and then, the dead guy destroys it.
Yeah. But, too. Really? You just let her destroy it willy-nilly, no resistance whatsoever? How slow is your reaction speed?
Well, he popped it, so, I mean, we know. And it is Lisana, but, Yeah, hoping we could see something. Obviously, Sayla is not going to lose. Hopefully, she will battle them, but she better not lose.
Honestly, I just hope her curse isn't just body manipulation. She has to have some way to fight, like, hand-to-hand or have something else.
Yeah,
I hope that's just a subset of something else.
Judging by her lack of footwear, she strikes me as some form of a dancer. Like
Or maybe that's just how she was drawn because she's hot and it's to emphasize her legs.
Well, it's nice that she has a different look to her. I like that, but yeah, I'm just hoping we get some more development.
Hot even women don't need shoes; they just have really long legs.
Yeah, I suppose. So yeah, that's my simple prediction. Everything that got left off this chapter will be summarized next chapter. And you guys are right, since we have a long chapter, we're gonna get another revelation, which I'm excited to see. So yeah, that's it for this week's chapter. And now we're gonna slip into the other weekly mangas. And I'm gonna start us off because I only read 2 of them, and you guys read all the rest.
Alright, just make it quick.
I will, but Toriko.
Okay, you're taking too long. Listen, next.
I just started. Shut up, guys. Okay, but seriously though, Toriko. I guess we both have really different views because you guys thought it was like you. I mean, yeah, you answer, but I felt like the chapter was like we had 2 slow chapters already. I feel like the arc, maybe the next potential arc, is just shaping up. So. Hopefully we get more of an aspect of what we're going to see eventually. Because, like, busting in Neo, that's going to be too quick. I think they should pace themselves a bit and find some sort of another obstacle to face.
Toriko logic. All arc beginnings and arc endings are rather slow, but the middle is always action-packed.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty much still reading it, because,
Yeah, so when you're reading Toriko and you're obviously reading, like, a setup chapter or just, like, a resolution chapter, you have to compare it to the old ones and be like, compared to the old ones, this isn't a piece of shit.
Compared to the last 2 weeks of chapters, they're still shaping up. I still think, we're, like, because how that whole situation happened with the, the fucking war. So they're like collecting their faculties, and now Komatsu's facing off with his old friend. I'm hoping that will come to some sort of fruition, but overall I kind of preferred Fairy Tail over Toriko this week, just because we got some action going from Fairy Tail, and that's it for me.
Alright, Wrath.
Alright, well I thought number 1 was One Piece, because everything kind of came full circle. I mean, the shit that Luffy talked to Big Mom way back at the end of Fishman Island is starting to take its toll. You've got everyone figuring out that they're not just up against a Shichibukai, they're up against an admiral, and there's a vice admiral nearby, and you have the Marines pressuring the Straw Hats, then you have the shit going on with the factory, and then you have Doflamingo taking law, and just going away, trying to bait Luffy. And then you have Luffy basically saying, alright, it's time to kick this into gear because right now everything is kind of resting on him beating Doflamingo and showing the world his power. And then, so that's One Piece. And number 2 was Bleach because Master Masculine is an amazing, very, very happy muscle man.
Muscle man? Which from One Piece or Bleach?
No, from Bleach. Master Masculine. Number 2 is Bleach because Master Masculine is awesome.
What was the newest chapter? Let me take a look at this Muscle Man.
And we found out the true abilities of Kensei's Bankai, which makes me wonder how the fuck he lost to Wonder Vise, because his Bankai basically lets him, whatever he's touching, the force of an explosion repeatedly hits them. So how did he lose to that little shrimp dick fuck nugget? I don't know. Number 3 is Toriko. And I really liked it because it explained a lot of things. Like, it was good.
What did it explain?
I don't know. It explained.
I don't know what it explained.
Explained to Toriko.
Well, yeah, I thought he already knew. That's why he was so bummed out.
No, I think he was just like the old man lost. I think he only knew that the old man lost, and then he's like, oh, no, he died. It's like, oh. He wasn't shaken up as I thought he would have been, but okay. I thought he would have cried.
Oh yeah, same. I was expecting that too, but no, he's just like, okay. Maybe he expected it. That's why it was kind of hard for him to hear it. But what's your number 4? Number
4 is Beelzebub, because Olga went Super Saiyan, and it was funny to watch him punch Johan's face into the ground. That's basically what happened, is Olga went Super Saiyan. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, there is no other way to describe it. His hair went all white and spiked up, and there was a light show and a big old punch to the face. It was Super Saiyan.
Wait, Olga?
Yeah, Olga.
Okay.
Olga.
Okay, because you guys know we have someone.
Oh no, wait, Olga. Yeah, Olga. What am I talking about? Yeah, Olga.
Yeah. Number 5 was Fairy Tail because I hated Naruto. I didn't hate Naruto. It was just comparatively boring. It's like, okay, Madara's back. He lost his Rinnegan because when he was alive, he gave them away. So now what he's basically trying to do is just steal Sasuke's Sharingan while Black Zetsu tries to steal Obito's Rinnegan. So, it's pretty eventful in its own way, but I just really don't give a shit. Okay.
Yeah, hungry?
Alright, number 1 was, obvious, fucking One Piece. One Piece was insane in the membrane. It was so fucking crazy.
Okay, Moses joke.
The Straw Hats are gonna get fucked up. Somebody is gonna lose. That's part of the Straw Hats. There has to. They are surrounded on 3 sides by the Marines, by the Doflamingo family, by now Big Mom's pirates. Holy shit, dude. There might be even a Yonko war because of this, because if Big Mom is after the Caesar, Doflamingo is gonna have to tell Kaido, like, look, one of the Yonko is after Caesar, who's vital to our operation. You're going to have to get involved, and Kaido is going to have no choice but to come in there and just tell Big Mom to fuck off or be ready to throw down. And if Kaido and Big Mom show up and they clash, not fight, I would just be happy with a clash, and they do, oh my god, this would be a fucking crazy arc. And just One Piece was just great. Number 2, Toriko. Wait, no, was it? What did I pick Toriko? Let me check. No, Bleach. I picked Bleach number 2 because I like how Kubo used a character who we thought was just going to be a joke, just a knob. He's just going to be fun for a second, and then he's going to get beaten up pretty badly. And then it turns out he's strong as shit. Yeah.
We really thought it happened. Like, I was reading it, and I thought, oh, well, this was a fucking waste. And then he's like, and then James was all like, no, Mr. Superstar. And he's like, caliente. And then he kicks some ass.
Caliente? He actually said caliente?
Yep.
No.
What?
He didn't say caliente.
So why'd you say caliente?
Because it's funny. Stop questioning me and just laugh at my joke.
If he actually said that, that would have been like something.
Well, if you actually read Bleach, I think you know.
Dude, I am reading Bleach. I'm in the 200s.
You're not up to current. You're not reading Bleach. I don't care what you say.
I'm pacing.
Don't question my logic.
Whatever.
Kensei's Bankai was pretty cool, I guess. I agree. I don't see how he lost to that
Shrimp Dick Nugget.
The pimple-faced, retarded-ass, fucking blonde-hair faggot. Dude, that guy was literally a retard. He was a retard. He acted like a retard. He acted mentally dysfunctional.
Actually, Kubo confirmed that he was a retard.
Really? If he did, I would not be surprised because he was retarded.
Yeah, when Wonder Vise was fighting Yamamoto, Aizen said that when he made Wonder Wise, he modified him, so he basically took away all of Wonder Wise's intelligence and just gave him the ability to take away Yamamoto's fire. He basically traded all his intellect for the ability to eat fire.
That's hilarious.
It's like Natsu.
Yeah. Oh, great comparison. Perfect. Oh yeah, Bleach number 2, number 3, Toriko. I really like this chapter because it was great character development for Toriko. This is the type of chapter that Natsu needs. After a big arc and he lost, he comes back and he has a moment where he's able to find something out about himself. Right now, Natsu's just a limp dick fucker walking around, running around, beating the fuck out of everybody.
Limp dick, wow.
He's never had that type of self-revelation moment where he's like, dude, I'm not as strong as I thought I was, and I wasn't able to protect my friends. Like, look at Luffy had that chapter after Marineford when he self-realized that, dude, I'm not worthy to become Pirate King because I'm not even able to save my friends or my own brother from being killed.
The thing, though, Natsu has just never had a situation where someone has died. I mean, he's had moments where he's realized that he's not as strong as he'd like to think, but he's never, like, had a serious loss.
Exactly.
Like, if Gildarts died, like, right in front of him, I'm sure he'd had that moment. Or if Igneel died in front of him, or if someone who was really close to him died in front of him, like, happy.
Naruto had that twice. When he lost to Sasuke and he was sitting in the hospital all bandaged up, he was like, holy shit, dude. I wasn't even able to fulfill a promise that I made my best friend of bringing back Sasuke. And then the second time was when he was sitting all alone in the street with 2 popsicles because Jiraiya was killed by pain. And he actually started crying.
Naruto and Ichigo has that at the beginning of every new arc.
Pretty much. What a fucking
he gets character reset.
He has easily the most. He's easily the most dramatic character of all the shonen.
He's a 17-year-old boy. Of course, he's fucking.
All those hormones. Yeah. Okay. Now, what was number 3? Toriko. Number 4. Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Things are progressing really fast. Like
Glass thinks that it's gonna end soon.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think it might end soon. This is going really
when I read the name of the chapter, I personally thought, is this the final chapter?
Yeah, when he said it's time for the finale, I was like, what? What finale? You mean finale of this arc? Because I hope so.
I can see this being the final battle, but like, I mean, Johan was smiling when he got taken down.
We haven't even seen Fuji, so that's why I have like hope. But then again, Fuji might be the last enemy.
Yeah. I'm cool with that as long as it ends on a good note, not fucking shit like Reborn where the fucking ending is rushed and it's a piece of shit.
Yeah. At first I thought Reborn ending was good, but now I realized that there was so much more stuff that Akira Amano could have done.
The final battle in Reborn was rushed. The ending was horrible. They basically threw all the character development that happened from like chapters 52 to 400 out the window.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well.
Next is Fairy Tail for reasons listed above, and last is Naruto because everything was basically better with Naruto. Naruto wasn't exactly a bad chapter, but at the same time it just wasn't better than the other chapters. That's basically it.
Okay, Hungry and I gave the same rating for Fairy Tail, and we had the same list for stuff that's good.
Wow, you should just fuck. Seriously. I have a question though. You guys have been rating Naruto very low a lot lately. Has it just been bad this whole arc?
Yeah. It's just like compared to everything else, it's not very interesting. It's just comparatively, it's not good. But like standalone, usually it's pretty great. But compared to everything else, I'm just not as interested in Naruto right now.
For a shonen manga, Naruto's great. But compared to ones like Toriko, no, it's not. It's
like after last week when I was expecting like super great things. Like I thought Madara was gonna like come back with his eyes, everything. But then I'm like, oh wait, he didn't have his eyes when he died. And then it's like, all right, so he came back blind, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna steal Sasuke's Sharingan because it's the same kind as mine.
What a knob.
So basically what's happening is you've got like this like it's kind of like One Piece in which you have like all these things going on at once. You have Madara trying to steal Sasuke's eyes, Madara trying to make the Black Zetsu steal back his old Rinnegan. You've got Kakashi and the Fourth trying to keep Obito alive, and you've got everyone else just jacking off and trying to cut down a tree.
Pretty much. That's what basically happened.
Oh, okay, well, I guess...
And you have to keep in mind that Madara can still become the host of the Shell of the Jubi, because the Shell of the Jubi still has immense power.
Yeah,
Sounds like
and
food.
Madara's human now, so he can do it.
And he basically said, what happened was he looked at the tailed beast, sort of, because he's blind, and he's like, oh, I'm going to capture all you fuckers. Basically, on his plate is he's going to take the shell of the Jubi out of Obito, and then he's going to manually absorb, like, all the tailed beasts. That's his plan right now.
And he will
Cool.
fail because Naruto is Naruto.
No, I think it's good. I think what's going to happen is he's going to succeed, but then the fourth Hokage is just going to like transfer the other half of the Kyuubi into Naruto so he can
God
still
damn
fight.
it. Naruto at this point is just, compared to
So
how it started.
So basically what's going to happen is Killer B is going to die, and Naruto's going to get the other half of the Kyuubi.
Yeah,
And then he's
the first Hokage is like, yeah, the first Hokage, the Raikage is like, dude, you just killed my brother without my permission. What the fuck?
My permission?
Shut up, Umne.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go ape shit, and then he's like legit. I think one of the Kages is legitimately gonna die.
Who cares?
Most likely the Raikage. Basically because you killed my brother, you bastard, and then he's just gonna be like, oh, you're so cute. Cuts him in half.
Yeah. Alrighty, you boys. That was the weekly manga, and now it's time for Hungry. Say it.
Shenanigans? I don't know.
Yay! Shenanigans.
Yeah.
So Hungry,
Yeah.
start us off.
What? Why?
Because you're first.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine, let's do this. Okay, I have 3 for you this week. Alright. Number 1. So, 2 East Indian Sikh brothers come to America, and before separating to start their new lives, they make a bet to see who can become the most Americanized after a year. So they meet after a year, and one brother says, I just dropped my kids off to baseball practice, and we're having McDonald's for dinner. The other brother says, fuck you, towelhead. That's the most American thing I can think of.
Okay.
Alright, next is, you know your girlfriend is too young when you have to make an airplane noise to get your cock in her mouth.
That's gross.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
Hungry? I mean, rad.
It's funny. I'm just.
She's totally gonna break up with you if you try.
Oh.
That.
Okay, and the third one, how do you pick up hot chicks at Auschwitz?
How?
With a dustpan. Yay!
Why?
Omni, are you fucking stupid?
Are you dumb?
Yeah. Wait. Why? Oh.
Yeah, he admitted it.
No. I mean, what? Can you explain the joke?
Auschwitz. No, fuck it. We're skipping. Hungry. Move on.
Never mind, move on.
Google it. You're gonna hear a huge
What's the news for the week?
Yeah, Rafi.
All right. In place of Ultra, I'm gonna do the news. This is Wiki News.
Yay!
And really, there's not a lot.
Hungry.
What?
Oh
And
my
there's not a lot
goodness.
going on. The
What?
Dragon Force discussion.
Auschwitz is the. Oh my god, you're horrible.
You
Sorry.
just figured out what Auschwitz is?
Yes.
Wow.
Go on.
Whatever. The Dragon Force discussion was closed, and we decided to remove the second generation Dragon Slayers from the list of users because there's no concrete evidence. I made some pages, so the cursed stuff got going. Some stuff was renamed accordingly.
Any other news?
Let's see. And the new Sorcerer magazine is out, so if you guys want to stop by, read that, drop a comment or two, that'd be really neat. Oh, and obviously, like we said, next week, or this week, there will be no Fairy Tail because it's a double issue. Mm-hmm. And according to our Genderless Chaos, the week after the next chapter is also part of a double issue. So we will only have so there will be no Fairy Tail this week, and then the week after next week, so there will be no Fairy Tail.
It's a double issue.
Yeah, it's 2 double issues in a row.
I don't like that. But
well, no.
You know what? We should lift up the mood because now it's time for Umne's Whorehouse. Yay!
Yay!
So all of you guys have okay, well, I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but I'm here now because it's time to do the monthly draw.
Okay,
And
who was in the draw?
the winner from last week's question, which Kuro gracefully asked, was Sunbrown 5. So yay.
It's
Fee? Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I never heard her name. I just call her Sunny. But yeah, Sunny is in the draw.
I can.
Okay, well, now we have 8 contenders for the prize, which will be a $10 Amazon gift card. Yay!
Not everyone uses Amazon. Why don't the stipulations is you will get one. You will get the.
They can choose
manga. Yeah. So they either get $10 Amazon gift card or a manga, a volume of
their choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the 8 contenders, we will now spin the wheel, and the winner of November's draw is, or December, I don't know, in the middle.
Oh my fucking god.
The winner is Red-Eyed Raven, Nucky.
Wow,
Yay.
Nucky won. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, Nucky won.
You know what that means? You know what that means? It's time for a respin!
Yes. Good.
No, I'm just fucking with you, Nucky.
Okay.
You won. I'm kidding.
Congratulations, Nucky, and I'll contact you with your information, and we'll see what's up. So, if you guys want to be part of the draw, you guys have to answer this week's whorehouse question, which is, what's your special moves? So,
And that in regards to anything.
yeah,
Wink,
you
wink.
all know me. You all know what I'm trying to say. Give
That's
us,
my special
yeah.
move.
Wait, what did you say?
Who
The
are last
Tombstone
week's? Who were last week's whorehouse winners?
I threw her in. Sunny, she was in this draw.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. So now, no, you're not. Don't put yourself down.
Okay, you admitted it. Haha.
we have it on tape.
I said you're not dumb.
No. Earlier you said you admitted that you were stupid.
Yeah,
No,
Umne,
I was
you're
confused
dumb.
about Auschwitz.
Umne, you're dumb.
Wow, guys, seriously.
Moving on.
Okay, so yeah, and put in your answers below, and you might be entered for the draw next week. So, Hungry, did we get any good questions?
Yeah, we got some good ones.
Yeah.
Let's start off. First is from Fleet. Number 1. Congratulations, you just got your dream car with your life savings, but Rai just has stolen it. What do you do, or how do you retaliate? Wrath.
I'd get in my other car and chase him.
Wrath, take it away.
Kill it. Oh, the answer is really simple. Kill a nigga.
Yep.
Wow, how blunt, y'all.
Hang him in my front tree to show everybody that drives by this is what happens to black people in general.
Time to cross in front of my orange tree.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess
I'm gonna covering him in white sheets.
You're bad. Okay, so
No, putting them on a cross in front of my house. Oh, that would be great.
You see, when I get revenge, I make it horrible.
Yes.
clearly.
Okay, next.
Alrighty.
Number 2. What army would you rather command? An army of undead dragons, necromancers, army of elemental beings, living constructs with elemental powers like fire, or an army of animals? Oh my god, an army of animals, easily. How badass would that be?
Did he say an army of undead dragons?
Yeah.
Why not? You can just roast all the animals.
But animals would
No.
be so much fun. I would be called the Animal King.
It'd be like riding on Bambi.
And I'd
Fuck
pick
yeah,
the army
oh
of
my
undead
god.
dragons. I'd call the Dragon King.
I was gonna say dragon.
I get
Okay.
Animal
Well,
King.
you fucking bad.
Fuck,
I
okay,
get
so we have
Dragon King.
Lisana and Future Rogue here. I will get... What were the options again? Because those are the only two that stuck out to me.
An army of undead dragons, necromancers, elemental beings, living constructs with elemental powers like fire, or army of animals. I get animals.
Elemental beings.
Ome is obvious. No, Ome, you're the fart box king. Just move on.
What? That wasn't even
We'll make one.
It is.
rap. Holy shit.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
fine.
wait. There's another one that says and other create your own. Okay, yeah, that's what it says. Okay.
Create your own.
Yeah.
Okay, we have declared that you are the fart box king. Next
Fart
question.
Box King. Next question. Number 3. Which villain from the Star Wars movies or Clone Wars series would you want to hang out with for a day? Villain? Some of them are really fucking creepy. I don't know.
Darth Vader, because that's the only one I know.
That's the only one. I was just about to say that. That's the only one you know. I don't know. Darth Sidious would just be a cock block.
Boba Fett was the villain for a while. I'd like to hang out with him.
Who?
Boba Fett was a villain for a while. I'd like to hang out with him.
Boba Fett?
Boba Fett.
Well, I technically already hang out with a villain every Saturday with Jabba the Hutt, but
You're calling Ultra a villain? I'm not Jabba the Hutt.
So you basically already fall under that category. So I guess
maybe you ever thought of like bullying, and if you constantly keep saying the same thing to somebody, they'll start believing it, and that's sad.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm not going to be your victim, Hungry.
You were born a victim.
You're so defensive.
You're a product of rape.
Well, you know what? I am every Kelly Clarkson song out there, so no.
You don't exist.
No, you need to stop feeding yourself lies, Fartbox King.
Fartbox King.
Let's continue, guys. Oh wait, no. Did you guys even answer?
Yeah, I guess I'll choose. I don't know.
I want both.
Darth. Dooku. Dooku's fine. Yeah.
Dooku
number
would be fun.
Yeah. Number 4. If you had a universal remote that could control any door in the world you want, what would you do with it?
Wait. Is this a combination of the Adjustment Bureau and Click?
Yeah, I was thinking Click as well.
Yeah.
I'd open the safe to the bank and then donate that to charity.
Oh God! Stop trying to make yourself like an
You
angel.
awful.
Yeah.
No, I'd keep some. Come on.
Obviously, I'd open. You know, you know what? I'm never going to tell you what door I'm going to open because that would ruin the surprise. It could be your door, and I'm going to rape you, and then I'm not going to tell you.
You don't really strike me as someone that needs a remote. I think you'd break the door down.
Okay,
Seriously, so like I'm just thinking, I don't know why we need
Corporal
that remote.
Skullfuck. He doesn't need a door.
God damn, what's it gonna do to you when he gets in?
I'm obviously gonna fuck your fucking skull.
Unpredictable.
With my penis.
What? Your penis? What were you gonna use then?
Fuck.
Holy
Skull.
Jesus.
Shut up, Umne.
And if I ever fuck your skull, I'm gonna need a promotion.
Oh. Well, you know what? I don't know. I was just thinking of Elfman choking his sister. He has big fingers. You got his fingers in you, you're good for the night. But, yeah, Hungry, what?
Now imagine his penis. Now imagine that monster Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel combined cock.
Oh, my God. That's why he's in my favorite characters list.
Elfman either has a gigantic rod or it's just really, really puny and pathetic. It's one of the two.
Yeah, it's one of those two.
Maybe all those steroids, maybe that's why he's so big. He sacrifices
Unless
manhood.
we'll go all beast soul down there.
Yeah, or he could he's like an elephant. He uses his legs. He uses his penis sometimes as a third leg to keep him propped up.
Beast soul horse.
What is this? So he's like Mini-Me from Austin Powers?
Yeah, basically.
Awesome.
Alright, let's move on. Number 5. If a cataclysm happened upon Earth and half of it became extreme heat and the other half extreme cold, what side would you want to live on? Ugh. You can't choose the middle.
Why not? Can't I rotate like a rotisserie chicken?
I'll choose extreme cold.
I'll choose extreme heat.
Seriously, you of all people would choose extreme heat?
Hungry, that's not really a problem anymore. And besides, forced sweat therapy is actually very, very good for my condition.
Okay, never mind then. Carry on.
Okay then. Well, I don't know where I'd live because.
Too bad.
Actually, if there was a cataclysm, then you would be the first one to die.
Why?
Because you're you.
You always die first.
I'm not black. That's not how it works.
Everyone knows the dark-skinned, silly people die first.
If you jump up and down once, it would be like a meteor hitting the...
Maybe that would cause the cataclysm.
That's the cataclysm. You're the cataclysm. You tried to jump up in the air, and when you landed, it just
Madara didn't shoot meteors at the Kages. He shot Umnes.
Bam.
I don't know where I'd live. Is it easier to keep cool from the heat or keep warm from the cold?
Obviously, if you're in the hot, you can just be naked all the time.
Yeah.
but you'd still like burn. You'd be like, I want salvation.
Then again,
It'd be extreme. It'd be like living in like 110-degree weather all the time. All right, it's
I
like
live
living
in
in the
Dubai.
Sahara. It's like living in the Sahara Desert or living in Antarctica.
I live near the Sahara Desert.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I guess I'd live in the
take
cold.
the towel off your head and
I'm
go
also
live in the cold.
Canadian, so.
yeah, Rabbi Towelhead.
Why are you calling me a Rabbi Towelhead? You don't even make sense anymore.
Raghead Muzzy.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't apply. None of it makes sense.
It doesn't have to apply. It just has to be funny.
Yeah,
it
just has to
funny.
hurt.
Stinky Arab. Go away, Umne.
Jeez, you're so mean at Arabs. Okay, let's, yeah, I'd join hungry and living in the cold.
All right.
And then here I am, Corporal Skullfuck, leading my army of undead dragons in the
You're gonna
burning
be in
heat.
heat every day.
Yeah.
Sacrificing virgins. Okay, go on.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. And there are no more questions.
That's
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
You guys suck so much nuts.
That's what you guys remember why I was like upset before why I was like freaked out for a second before the podcast? That was it. I saw how many questions there were, and I was like, you know, we're just gonna deal with this. I want to see their reactions during the podcast.
You said you were going to send in questions. Slide.
So bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's basically the podcast, everyone.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you
Thanks,
have
guys.
Oh, well, thank you for filling in for Ultra Wrath.
fun. Yeah, thank you,
It's not a
Rod.
problem. By the way, guys, if I sounded nasally, it's because I was sick. So it's
Oh, I
not
thought
like
it sounded hot.
No, I'm sick.
I
there you go.
enjoyed myself. Oh,
I'm
it sounds so
sick
good.
too.
Jack off to my nasally voice.
The flu weather got everybody.
Shut up.
Oh God.
Jeez. Alrighty,
This is why-
so that
this
was...
is why you're not part of the club, honestly.
What club? There's
The
a
cool
club?
kids.
Oh
club,
shit!
you-
We weren't supposed to tell him. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna start my own club with hookers and blackjack.
We have that in the cool kids club.
Yeah,
Well, I'll have poker as well.
we are the.
Years.
Fresh juices.
We'll just sue you for copywriting.
Moist towelettes.
Stop trying to copy the cool kids club.
These are
Yeah.
all my ideas.
You're
You
not
stop it.
cool. You're not part of the club.
I don't want to be cool. I'm hip.
That is cool.
No, it's
Stop using synonyms to try to describe yourself. It doesn't
hip
work.
is not cool. Hip is hipster.
Yeah, you're too ugly to understand.
I'm not ugly.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done listening
Okay.
to your ugly.
That was the podcast. you
That's
guys.
the podcast, everyone.
Alrighty, have a great day, guys.
See you later.
Mwah.
Bye bye.
Die, Umne.